I just want you to know that I love you. Okay, let's roll the intro.
Like diamonds, I'm watching how you glow.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy AJ here, coming through your TV screen, your phone screen, your laptop screen, and beyond. How you bloody doing, mate? So, I have a burning question today. It's a question that's been eating at me for quite some time. I've always known the answer, but today I want to pose that question to you guys specifically because everyone has a story. Everyone has a reason therefore or a reason thereof. And I want to know yours. So I'm gonna pop the question on you. No, I'm not gonna ask y'all to marry me, though I wouldn't mind. No, no, that's not it. That's not it at all. My question is, what is your inspiration? What inspires you? Wait, don't answer that off the rip. Don't pop off like, yeah, I know. No, you don't. Think about it. I want you to truly, as a person, think about it. There's a lot of things in your life that added together is the reason why you do what you do. But what is the inspiration? The real inspiration. Think about it. Get back to me. The other reason I'm asking you this question is because I want to tell you my inspiration. There's a very unique story that I'd like to share with you. It involves my mother, happened recently, and it concretes the idea of the fact that I know for a guaranteed fact that she is my inspiration. Now, a lot of people, unfortunately, do not have the luxury of having a good bond with their parents. Um, my heart goes out to those people. Even if you've lost your parents and you just don't get along with them, whatever the case may be, they weren't good parents. My sympathies. But I was lucky enough to have a really good relationship with my mother. It's been rocky, not perfect. Times when I feel like to kiss her to death, if that makes sense. But I've been lucky enough, and all right. So I'll get to the story. The other day I was sitting in my car, and there are times when I can't figure out a way forward. Like I can't map out a way to get where I need to be or what I want or what I'm trying to do. And I would stress. No, my mom came outside in the driveway where I was in my car parked. This was like right before I went to the gym because I do fitness. And she saw me and she was like, AJ, what's wrong? You look bothered. And in that moment, I didn't really want to tell her off the rip because I didn't want the motherly advice per se. But I told her and I said to her, I said, look, Mom, it's kind of hard for me to navigate my life when I don't necessarily understand what I'm doing. And in that moment, she had the opportunity to be like, boy, you 28, what is you stressing about? Or, which was the route she took, was to be understanding and be like, well, hey, life is about taking chances. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Risk it. And if it doesn't work, you know it's not meant for you. And you move on to the next thing. When you meet up on your career, you will know what it is. And I'm in my head like, since when did you become an inspirational speaker? Because this isn't the mom that I know. When did this happen? It was one of those Uh, it was one of those moments that were priceless that I didn't think I would ever get back and it would never happen twice. Like it was one of those moments and I really appreciate it for what it was. And in that moment I was like, yo, you've been my inspiration for so long, but now it's like it clicked in my head as to how you became that. You understand what I mean? It's like it was one of those mother son moments that were like irreplaceable. But I want to know what's your inspiration and who inspires you and the reason why. That's my question today. That's part of this whole video today. And I'm out here in the Camden. I like the city. It's ridden with violence, but there's some beautiful views out here. So I'm at the waterfront, the other side, the side that I've never shown you before. And we're out here, and I'm just chilling in the freezing cold. Mind you, it's 30 degrees out here. But I'm out here freezing. Yeah. Uh, what y'all gonna do with me? What y'all gonna do with me? Gotta love it though.
Baby, you had me at hello, hello, hello. I'm going anywhere you go. Hello, hello. I wanna smash it on the low. Hello, hello. Like diamonds, I'm watching how you glow. Hello, hello.
Okay. Another reason why. Another reason why I know my mother is my inspiration. The sacrifices I've made to protect her. And you're probably gonna go, well, she's your mother, you're supposed to. No, that's not the reason why, though. Even though that is the truth, she's my mother and I should protect her if needs be. But like I stated earlier, not everyone has that bond with their parents. So not everyone will have the need for going out of their way to protect their parents. Another story I'm going to tell you. When I first came here, it's windy and it's cold out here. When I first came here, um, my mom had to go do a class to get certification to do the job she's doing now. In order for her to do that class, it had to be financed, and there wasn't a way to finance it. I was working a low paying job, and I did overtime on top of overtime on top of overtime. And I sacrificed every ounce of energy in my body to give my mother that money to go get certified to do the job that she has now. That was probably over 5 years ago. Yeah, over 5 years ago. That's one of the reasons I know she's my inspiration. The sacrifice I'm willing to make as a son for a mother, not everyone has that will. If you understand what I'm saying, like when you have that tight knit bond with your parents, you go above and beyond to keep them in your life for as long as possible. That was one of my ways of doing that. Like my mother is so important to me. And it's like I've been watching her for so long. She's been struggling for so long. She's been fighting a fight for so long. She's been conquering battles for so long. She's been overcoming obstacles for so long that I'm at the point where I'm like, let me help you overcome those things as a son to a mother. That's one of the reasons I know she's my inspiration. There's no denying it. You can't deny it. And even if there was, well, oh well. But um, I love her, man. And mom, if you're ever watching this, I love you. Okay, and we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. We're bouncing around the waterfront right now, and I'll be right the heck back. So, in closing, now you guys know my inspiration and why. I'm fortunate enough to have a good relationship with my mother. Well, there's a part that she's all I got, but fortunate. Which leads me back to the question: what is your inspiration and why? Let me know. Think about it. Think it through. It's your kids. It's your parents. It's your friends. Who? It's yourself. It's the struggles you've been through that inspire you. What is it? Let me know. And get back to me before I freeze to death. Yeah, literally, it's 30 degrees out here. And before I form into a popsicle before your eyes, I just want you to know that I love you. Whoever you are, wherever you're at, I love you. You're loved. I appreciate you. You're appreciated. And this will be on my will. The video of how I froze to death. I love this, man. I love being in front of a camera for the sole purpose of inspiring and entertaining you guys. If you haven't caught it by now, I'm crazy. With that said, peace out. I love you. And I'll see you in the next video.